Allen.
Board again.
Yep.
Rebound.
Anthony Allen scores again, but the Firebirds trying to come back. That's McAllister going for three off the rim. No good. Rebound by the Patroons, Millenhaus, and we got a whistle and a foul.
That was not a smart foul because McAllister's in foul trouble right now.
McAllister threw the elbow in there.
Yeah, but I believe that's his fifth.
So one more and you're out of here.
Yep.
Number 13, Jamel McAllister, the 198 6'7" forward. 121 points scored for the Patroons, 108 for the Firebirds, and it was a very close titter-tatter game. And now it is starting to fall apart for Raleigh in the fourth. And as I said in the pregame opener, they've got to find a way to win in the fourth period. You've got to find a way to go in and close it out in the fourth. And I've seen that now for 3-4 straight games. We saw it against Owensboro, back-to-back against Tampa Bay last weekend, and now tonight against the defending national champion Albany Patroons. Trying to come back here. A jumper by Aaron Baker off the rim and no good. Firebirds give it back to the Patroons. 15 on the shot clock. A jumper going in off the rim and no good. And there's a whistle and a stoppage of play. And they're going to call no basket. And it might be a foul on number 13, Jamel McAllister. And that's his sixth.
Yep.
And if so, he has fouled out of the game.
For Albany, number 12, Jordan Robertson.
Jamel McAllister is out of the game. He has 6 fouls. He has fouled out.
Yep.
And that's the horn letting him know that he has fouled out. There's a special horn. And Darius Leonard will come in. McAllister has fouled out of the game for the Firebirds.
Which is going to be a huge blow to them because he's been one of their most productive scorers tonight.
So Darius Leonard will come in and be the salvation of McAllister's faults as he fouls out here under 4 minutes remaining in regulation. But a very exciting game for Jamel McAllister, the 198 6'7" forward. 16 seconds on the shot clock, 4:20 remaining here in regulation. 121-108 in the double bonus is Patroons. Number 3 at the free throw line of Shadell Millenhaus. There was a time that I thought, man, Firebirds were going to give Albany a shot here.
Yeah.
Still a lot of games here left to play. Still 4 minutes to play. 122-108. And I think the thing to say is here, if you're not going to win, just finish strong.
Finish the game.
Finish strong.
Yep.
As 23, Justin Vaughn falls down to the ground. He picks himself up, back going again. Attempt was made by Quentin Williams to the basket, but he couldn't put it in. If they get their own rebound back, and now it's Shadell Millenhaus with the rock at midcourt, under pressure by Shaq Dance and Vaughn. Looking there, and he throws it away. Whistle and a foul, no basket. That should be an offensive charge.
Foul.
Offensive foul on Quentin Williams. I thought that was coming. Third team foul on the Patroons here in the fourth period.
And for Raleigh, number 10, Jorge Concepcion.
Jorge Concepcion will come in for the Raleigh Firebirds. Trying to pull an upset here. A safe and grace. Powering their basket. That's going to be McLean. Back to Milligan.
That was Aaron Baker.
And Baker.
Aaron Baker on the three.
A three-point shot by number 4, Aaron Baker. They've cut the lead down to 10 now. Hold on now. We're trying to take this thing to the house and bring it on home for supper and gobble down all that chocolate to close out the night here in New York on Valentine's Day. 10 seconds on the shot clock. A shot attempt made and a travel on the Patroons. Give the ball back to the Firebirds. They needed that.
Good job, yeah. Good job drawing the turnover right there.
They needed it for sure. 122-111, a 10-point lead for the Patroons. Down the stretch they come with 3 minutes remaining.
Now they got
Shaq Dance looking now for Baker. And a stoppage of play going for 3, no good. The rebound back for the Firebirds, back on the Patroons by Robertson. Robertson at midcourt. Looking now at Allen. Going back to Millenhaus. Looking inside is Allen. Under pressure, they got to stop him. He misses his own lane on his shot. And normally he gets mad and comes back flying through the air, slamming it home. But not this time. Aaron Baker to Concepcion. Looking for Shaq Dance under the basket. He'll about lost the rock. He holds on to it. Now they'll stop and reset. Shaq Dance for three, and it's good. 114. 122, 114. Firebirds trying to climb and get life back here in New York tonight.
All of a sudden, we got a game again. Here we go.
Family in the TBL. Notice how the referees are letting the little kid, those that are listening to the broadcast, let a young man go on the basketball court. We're in a Chicago Bulls number 33 Scottie Pippen jersey. Back in my old favorite days of the Bulls of basketball. And just throw the ball and be able to put it in the basket during the timeouts. The referee was actually helping him, handing him the ball. That's family. That's the TBL.
That's the TBL.
That's why it's
absolutely
a different league than others. And that's what, Coach Maggs, David Magley, Evelyn Magley were talking about during the halftime report. Mm-hmm. That's why they created what they created. If it could happen in Canada, why can't it happen in America?
Absolutely.
Also, fans, do not forget.
Got the kiss cam back on.
Also, fans, don't forget.
A bombing three-point from downtown.
Wow, Shaq Daniels.
Man, how about it?
Putting us right back in the game.
That's happening on the court under the basket.
Shaq Dance with a long three-point shot, and he about lost it.
Oh, yeah, he almost lost it down
itself,
underneath. Yep.
Stopped, reset, found that perfect sweet spot, as you say, and bombed in and put that long three from downtown in.
Yeah, good job by him just sticking with the play and finishing strong right there.
And could make this an interesting game down the stretch. I think it's now an 8-point lead.
Yep.
122 to 114. Inbounds will be the Patrons. Number 1, Robert Shaw. He'll inbounder to Robertson. 2.5 remaining in regulation on Valentine's Day here in New York. The Albany Patrons hosting the Raleigh Firebirds, the TBL on CRN tomorrow night. We make the trip to East Rutherford, New Jersey for the Tri-State Admirals against the Raleigh Firebirds. Pre-game show presented by Symmetry Financial at 6:45 Eastern. Tip-off at 7 p.m. Eastern on CRN Sports Network. Throwing it back in. It's going to be Millen Haas back to Robertson. Robertson will now throw it back to Shaw. Throw it back now to Millen Haas again at the midcourt. 3-point line. Under pressure, Shaq Dance. And here comes Millen Haas trying to power to the basket.
We got an offensive charge, it looks like.
Offensive foul on the on the Patrons.
Yep.
Offensive foul on Patrons. It's a charge, and they will give the ball back to Raleigh. They're down by 8. Can they climb out of the cellar down the stretch?
Oh, boy.
What a game here in Albany.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Getting
Juking,
down to
jiving.
the wire.
Here comes Milligan to the basket. He'll put it in for 2.
Down by 6.
Delay game on the what?
It gave a delay of game warning, I think, on
Red
Milligan.
Delay of game there. He put it in for 2. That's Jonathan Milligan, but then he got called for a delay of game.
It was just a warning, though. It wasn't a foul.
Right. And put it back inbounds. Here comes Robertson getting it back from Shaw for the Patrons. 15 on the shot clock. 122, 116. Could we be seeing a wild one here tonight in Albany on Valentine's Day? They would love to get that first win of the year. As here comes Robertson back to the basket. He'll put it in for 2.
Jordan Robertson.
And now back down by 8. 1:45 remaining here. Looking good. Aaron Baker powering his way as Shaq Dance to the basket. He'll put it in for 2.
Shaq Dance taking it strong to the basket.
124, 118. Now down by 6 for the Firebirds. Down the stretch. Final 90 seconds of play. Finish strong as DeMarcus
Milligan
Oliver, I'm hearing say.
Yes.
And another basket. Just as fast as it was Shadell Millinghaus for the guard, number 3. But then here comes
Jonathan
Milligan
Milligan coming back down.
Yes, sir. He puts it back in for 2.
Jonathan, he does not give up.
126, 120. What a game down the stretch.
Yeah.
Couple of bombing three-pointers, and you got yourself a tie game, and we got a whistle, and it's a foul on number 4.
Yep.
It's Aaron Baker for the Firebirds.
Yep, and that'll put the Patroons at the line.
So Raleigh showing signs of life down the stretch with the final 70 seconds of play in regulation. Cut the lead down to 6 on the Patroons, and now number 9, Quentin Williams, the forward for Albany, will go to the line and shoot. He'll make it. And the free throw is good. 7-point lead. You hear the cowbells jingling. 127 to 120, the score. Next shot going up, and that's good as well. Making both of your free throws. 128 to 120. Final minute of regulation. Firebirds down by 8. Milligan getting the ball back.
Oh.
He goes and steps out of bounds. Return over back to the Albany.
Man, that was just a poor pass by Shaq over to Milligan.
If there's one thing I can take out of this, Raleigh played their hearts out tonight.
Yeah. No, the game's not over yet.
That's
the game's
right.
not over yet.
Final minute of play. They're only down by 8, but whatever the outcome is, Raleigh's played their hearts out tonight. They didn't just crumble and lose it. They came back several times down by points. I see such potential in this basketball program. It's now Milligan on pressure, now looking for lob, and there's the proverbial nail in the coffin, if you want to call it that.
Yep.
As Quentin Williams puts it in, and they're leading now by 10 with 40 seconds remaining in regulation. And now we have a stoppage of play. .130, 120. Firebirds will inbound it. Down by 10. 45 seconds remaining in regulation. 3 team fouls in the fourth on Patroons. 5 team fouls on the Firebirds. Patroons are in the double bonus. Firebirds will inbound it, led by Milligan. Milligan goes back to dance, back to Milligan again.
Oh.
And they lost the ball. And there's a whistle and a foul. Two-shot foul coming up.
Raleigh foul on number 2, John Milligan.
Foul on Jonathan Milligan for the Firebirds. That'll now be the 16th foul on the Firebirds in the fourth. And number 12, Jordan Robertson, guard, will go to the line, and he will shoot 2 at the free throw line. 130 to 120 down the stretch. 39.5 seconds remaining in regulation. Here comes Aaron Baker to come in and take Jamal McCoy's place. .11 lead.
Yep.
And Robertson will bake both free throws, and now it's a 12-point lead. 38 seconds. Regulation, 132 to 120. An opportunity for 3 off the rim, no good. Attempt made by Milligan. There's a whistle and a foul with 28.1 remaining in the reg. And another foul. I think it's going to be against number 10, Jorge Concepcion for the Firebirds. Yep. That'll be the 16th foul. They are in the double bonus, so they will go to the free throw line for the Albany Patroons again, and it'll be Jordan Robertson.
Yeah, if there's one thing that I could take away from this, is just there's a lot of inconsistency in the play of the Firebirds. Their defense just doesn't show up the entire 4 quarters like we were talking about before. But credit to them coming onto the road, 10-hour trip, playing shortly after they arrive without our head coach, with an interim coach coming in.
Ball goes out of play, and the young man that was playing with the little basketball gets the big ball, gets the big rock.
Yeah, and he's got a big smile on his
face. The
Pippins
Pippins jersey, got a big smile on his face. Yes, he's loving it. So as we close out this game, final 23 seconds, and we got a stoppage of play and a technical foul. Technical foul on number 6.
Anthony Allen.
They're calling a technical on number 6, Anthony Allen, for the Patroons. And this will bring number 2, Milligan, to the line. He will go to the free throw. He'll make a basket. 135, 121. What's the tech for? What did we see, Andrew?
I believe he was over the line when Darius Leonard was trying to pass it in.
Got you. Okay.
I don't think you can cross over the line, or you can be over the out of bounds line when somebody's trying to pass it in.
So the technical gives the ball back to the Firebirds, but
Yeah.
they quickly give it right back to Albany, and then Robert Shaw will put it in. Final 10 seconds.